Welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So ever wondered how to instantly stop a loop or skip over certain parts of your code? Well, that's where Java break and continue statements comes in. Think of break like hitting the emergency brakes on a train. It immediately stops the loop it's in and jumps out. On the other hand, continue is like saying, hey, skip this stop and move to the next one. It jumps over the current iteration without stopping the loop entirely. These two simple but powerful keywords help you control the flow of your loops and write cleaner, smarter, and more efficient Java programs. In the next few minutes, we'll see exactly how they work with real-life examples that you can use in your own projects. So I hope you will be enjoying this video in which we will be learning about break and continue statements from start in Java. So if you understand this tutorial and if you enjoy this video, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in the start that today in this video I will be telling you that what is break and continue statements in Java and how we use it. So first of all, we need to understand that what is break statement in Java. So if we talk about break statement in Java, so you have already seen the break statement used in an earlier chapter of this tutorial. It was used to jump out of a switch statement, like in switch statement when we were just using that jump out function. So that was just related to this break statement. So you just need to consider that the switch statement which we have used in the previous videos, like in this Java tutorial series. So there we have used one function of jump out, and that is one example of break statement which we will be using in this video. So the break statement can also be used to jump out of a loop like we have used in switch statement. This example stops the loop when I variable is equal to 4. Like if I'm using a I variable in my example and if it is equal to 4, so the example will stop the looping thing. Like if I'm using for loop here, in example I have used for loop, and I have used for loop but I have not used this value which is equal to 4, the I variable. Now when I have used this I variable with the value equal to 4, so what it will be going to do is it will be breaking the loop and it will be stopping the loop and not will be running in the output when we will be just running it through our Java file. Like if I'm creating one for loop and I'm running the for loop, so obviously the for loop will be running and you will be getting all the things printed like you have printed in your loop. But if I'm using break statement there and the I variable which is equal to 4, with that if I'm using this break thing here, so the loop will be stopped and you will be not getting anything running in your output, only the thing which you have run at the top in this for statement. And without this for statement, you will be not getting anything printed down, like this I equal to 4, you will be not getting it printed because we have break the statement using this break keyword which we have written here. And remember, if you want that the loop should be break here, so for that you need to print that thing as well. So I have printed this I variable because I want that the loop should be break after writing this break keyword here, and that's the reason when I have written this I thing here, so the loop has been breaked from here and it will be not running again. So now we have to understand that what is continue statement in Java. But before understanding that, what I'm going to do is I'll be just opening my NetBeans IDE, because you all know that in the previous videos as well when we were just working on Java we were using NetBeans IDE, because I think it is the best IDE for beginners if they're starting with Java. And if you are a beginner starting with Java, so I think it is a best text editor for you as well. But if you are an advanced level programmer or intermediate level programmer, you can use some other IDE as well, like Android Studio, then there are Eclipse IDE. You can use different IDEs for Java. So now I have to close this start page, and I have already created main.java file in our first video of Java when we were just working on that. So I will be removing all these things because in the previous video when I was just working on for each loop, I have told you all the things about for each loop, that how you can use it. So when we talk about break and continue statements, so we use these two keywords or these two statements in loop. So for that, we need to understand that what are loops in Java. So that is the reason I have first of all told you about loops, and now we are working on break and continue statement, because if you want to use break and continue statement, you need to use loops as well. So because here we have to use loops, that's why I will be closing this bracket here. sorry, I'll be removing that bracket because I have already closed these two things, so I will be not needing any bracket now. So I will be now taking these all things in one line so that we should get our code clean here. Moving on to my Word document now. So like I've told you that what are break and continue statements, and we have understand that how we can use this break statement because we have used in our previous video of switch statement as well. That break statement is used to jump out of a loop. Then if we talk about this continue statement, so the continue statement breaks one iteration in the loop if a specified condition occurs and continues with the next iteration in the loop. This example skips the value of 4. So continue statement just use, like if you want to use continue statements, you can use continue statement to break one iteration in the loop. Like if I want this number should not be printed 0 till 10, so for that I will be using continue statement. And when I will be using this continue statement here, so the number which I have printed I equal to 4, it will be not printed in the output because I have continued this thing here because I want this thing should not be printed, and I have used this continue keyword. So that's the reason this thing will be not printed. You will be only getting 0 till 10 all the numbers printed. But if we talk about break statement, so in break statement all the things will be printed till here, but the other things which you have printed down in this for loop will be not printed because you have used this break keyword here. And when you use break keyword in any loop, it can be for loop, it can be for each loop, it can be do while loop, it can be any loop. But if you use break statement in any loop, so means that the loop is being breaked and you cannot use anything in the loop after writing this break keyword here. So moving down, here is an example that if we are using break and continue in while loop, so how you can use it. You can also use break and continue in while loops because as I told you at top we have seen that how we can use break and continue statements in for loops. Now we need to understand that how we can use both things in while loop. So this is the example that how we are using it. First of all, we have created one I variable in which I have written the value as 0. Then I want that I should be printed the number 0 till 10 by using this while loop. So we will be getting all that things. But after that, when you have used this break keyword here, so it will be breaking all the things and your loop will be breaked and you will be not getting anything printed. Nothing after these all things which we have written here at the top before the break statement. Then moving down, if we understand how we can use continue statements here, so this is the example that how you can use continue statement. So what I'm going to do is I will be copying this first example that how we have used break statement in for loop. Then we will be moving on to other examples which we have seen down. So I will be just copying this here, and after copying this I'll be moving on to my NetBeans IDE and I will be pasting all the things. I'll be taking all the things in one line so that we can get our code clean enough as we want here, and same moves to here as well, then here also. So what I'm going to do is I need to just get an indentation here because I have created one bracket, so that's why I will be pressing backspace here, press enter now, and then same goes to this break statement as well, the break keyword which we have written. I want an indentation here as well, so that's the reason I have just done that. Again I need to do because by mistake I have written a backslash. Now you can just see we are getting all the indentation correctly. We are also getting this I variable printed in this println function. Now I will be running this file, and for running I will be pressing right click on my main.java file and I will be pressing run file, or you can also press shift and F6 which is a shortcut key to run a file in Java. So I will be pressing run file here, and after pressing this run file you can just see we are getting 0 till 3 all the numbers, but we are not getting this I equal to 4. Why we are not getting this? Because it is the correct thing which you have written, but thing is that we have used a break statement here, or you can say a break keyword. And when you use break keyword in any loop, it can be a for loop, for each loop, or while loop. So it means that you have break the loop here and you will be not getting anything. Just you will be getting the thing which you have written at the top, because after that we have break this statement by writing this break keyword. Now same if we use continue statements in for loop, we need to understand how we can use that. So moving on to continue statements, we need to just use this example here so that we can break one iteration in the loop if a specified condition occurs and continue with the next condition. So I will be just copying this here to see that how it is just breaking one iteration in the loop and how it is continuing with the next iteration here. So what I'm going to do is I'll be moving on to NetBeans IDE because we have understand that how we can just use break statement in for loop. So we need to comment out this thing. You can use just control and / to comment out these things like this. After doing that, I'll be moving down here and I'll be pasting all that things which I have copied. Here as well I will be making my code clean and I will be just doing all the indentation thing which I want to do here, and same goes to here as well. I will be just removing one comment from here. Do like this. I think we need to make one bracket as well. So here now you can just see it is correctly fine because we have comment out these all things and this bracket was also commented out. So that's the reason I have created one other bracket here so that we should not get any error. Now we need to just check all the indentation is correct or not. So just like that I will be making these things like this. You can just see the indentation was not correct. That's the reason I have done that. And same goes to here as well. And all the things other are perfect, so I don't need to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'll be running this file again by pressing right click and run file here. After running this file, you can just see we are getting 0 till 9 all the numbers printed like we want, because here in this for loop I have written I want 0 till 9 all the numbers printed. And we are also getting this I equal to 4 because we have used this continue statement. And when you use continue statement, so it means that you are only printing the first iteration which you have written in your loop. And this I equal to 4 is our second iteration. That's the reason it is just continuing this thing again and again. And we are getting 0 till 9 numbers printed again and again. If I just show you here, you can just see we are getting 0 till 9 all the numbers printed again and again because we have continued this thing using this continue keyword, or you can say continue statement. So moving on to my Word document again, if we just use these both things with while loop, so we need to understand how we are using and how we are getting all the things printed if we are using all these two things with while loop. So I will be just copying this here. Moving on to my NetBeans IDE, I will be just pasting it, but before that I need to comment out again. So I will be just commenting out like this. And after commenting out this thing, I will be moving down now and I will be pasting it. After pasting these all things, I will be not just aligning it because I have done that at the top, so I don't need to do here again. And then I will be running it, and for running I will be pressing right click and press run file. And if I just run it, you can just see we are getting 0 till 3 all the numbers printed, because after that, after this 0 till 10 the numbers printed, we have break the statement here by writing this break keyword, and that's the reason we are not getting this I equal to 4 printed here. Then moving on to my Word document, if I just use the same thing with continue statement, so we need to check what output we are getting here. So I will be just copying this thing here, moving on to my NetBeans IDE, I will be commenting out this here again, and then moving down I will be pasting it. After doing same thing, I will be again running my file here. After running, you can just see we are getting 0 till 9 numbers printed as we were getting at the top when we were just using continue statements with for loop. And if we are using it while loop, so again we are getting the same thing printed. But it depends on you if you are using the same numbers as I am using. Like I want that the number should be printed 0 till 9, so I have written till 10, or if you write till 11, so you will be getting all the numbers printed till 10. If I just show you, you can just see. So that's the way that how you can use this continue and break statements in Java. Just you need to just understand one thing. If you're using break statement, so it is used to break the loop here, and if you're using continue statement, so it is just used to continue one iteration and just directly continue the second iteration in the loop. So I hope you understand that how we are using break and continue statements in Java, how to use it, what's the purpose to use it, and how we can use it with different loops. So if you have understand this video in which we have learned about break and continue statements in Java, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial or in next project using Java. So for today, goodbye.